Hey friends, Renee here from Scrappy Ray Paper Crafts with the final card in my three-part series using the heart-shaped stamp set from our celebration this year. Our third card is a fun fold. I like to include a fun fold in each of my classes. If you would like to see the videos for the first two cards, please go back into my Facebook page, Scrappy Ray Paper Crafts. So for this card, we're going to again use the heart, then we're going to use Just Because I Care, and the You Are the Sunshine that Brightens So Many Days. Again, you'll choose the designer series paper that you like and a coordinating ink. This time I'm going to use both the Shy Shamrock and the Blackberry Bliss, and I'll get started. There are lots of pieces, but it goes together pretty easy. So I start out, I have this Melon Mambo cut for my fun fold, and I'm going to take this Blackberry Bliss and I'm going to adhere it to the inside. Oh, see, now I'm going to mess up. First I want to take this little flap. I want to put it in. I'm going to use my bone folder, give it a nice crease, and then, because I'm a little leery, I don't have the Stampin' Seal Plus. That one would be the ideal one. But if you don't have Stampin' Seal Plus, you can use your Stampin' Seal, or you can do like I am and use the mono glue. I'm going to glue this in the center of the card. Put that down, and then I'm going to put on the Blackberry Bliss. Put a little extra just to go over that seam. Okay, I'll center this in the card. Then I'm going to take this cute piece of paper, and I chose the Blackberry because it pops out that corner. Put some tape on it. Center it to the edge, and I like to center them so that it's the same on all three sides. Go ahead and put that down. Then we'll flip this part over. On this part, we're going to adhere the white to the Blackberry Bliss. I try to do my stamping first, but on this one, I have a specific way that I want to stamp to get the most out of my ink and to save time. So I'm going to hold off on the stamping. I'm going to adhere all of my pieces first. I always recommend that you stamp before you glue, but in this case, I'm going backwards. So just know that it might not work. If I stamp crooked, I'll have to take it apart, but I don't think I'm going to stamp crooked, so we'll see. All right, put this piece on. No, I'll have to turn it to get it centered. There we go. Put that on. Now I'm going to stamp. I need this piece, and my envelope. So I'm going to use the Shy Shamrock, ink it up, and I'm going to do my envelope first for the darkest image. Right? We'll go right there. Then I'm going to re-ink, and I'm going to stamp in the center of this purple heart. And then without re-inking, I'm going to stamp on this white strip. And it doesn't matter, you could go sideways if you want. I think I'm going to try to keep it centered. It is a tight fit just because of the way the paper is cut. And then that'll give me a light area there. So then I'm going to take, I have to decide, look back and see. I used purple on that one. Oh, I used purple on the inside. I'll flip it over and do purple. Okay, so to use the purple, I'll need to stamp off. And since I need to stamp off, I'll bring over my scrap grid paper, clean off my heart stamp, and then I'll stamp the back side of this, and I'll stamp off twice because this blackberry is so dark. So I'll stamp, stamp, and then I'll come over here and stamp again. And that should give me a really light color. I like the lighter purple of that. I keep saying purple, but it's blackberry. Okay, then I will take the Just Because I Care. I'll go ahead and stamp that in the center of my green heart. I can get rid of this piece of scrap paper now. And I have now lost my square. Here it is. Here's my square. All right, Just Because I Care is going right in the center. There we go. Just Because I Care is going to go in there. And then the You Are the Sunshine that brightens so many of my days will go on the inside. Hopefully I can get it straight. I might need to stand up to do this. Push that down. There we go. Okay. It may not be perfect, but it's okay. All right. Now I'm going to finish adhering the pieces. I'll take this piece and I'll put it on the inside. Maybe. And it'll overlap a little bit on the designer paper, but that's okay. It won't. It's not a big deal, but it overlaps just a little bit. There's the inside. Then I'll take this and put it on the front flap. There we go. Put that on there, and then you could use the die cuts that come with this to add some additional flowers. I chose to keep it very simple, very basic, but there are die cut pieces that you could put, like these flowers. You could, you know, decorate the front of the card. The leaves, you could put leaves on it. Those coordinate really well. But like I said, I decided to keep it simple. And then I'm going to glue the white heart on, and again I'm using this mono adhesive, just little dots randomly around to hold the leaves in place. I don't want it perfectly flat. It'll give it a little bit of dimension. Another thing you could do is use the adhesive sheets and put it on the back of your paper before you run it through the die cut machine, and then peel it off. You could do it that way as well, but I find glue works fine for me. And there is a line. I'm not sure if you can see that. See this line right here? I use that as the guide for the vine of the heart to center it on the stamp. Okay. Oh, I have glue on my fingers now. It's going to stick to my fingers. All right. My last step is to add some sequins. Again, these sequins are free with the qualifying purchase from Stampin' Up! During their celebration. It's free with a $60 purchase. And they're really cute. They go with a lot of the paper that we have. Oh, I just popped that up. I might need to glue that back down. I'll put one there. Put one there. And then I'm going to take my glue because I just made this pop up. And I'll put a little dot there to hold it in place. And there you go. We have the third and final card in our series. And again, if you would like to have this as a card kit, you may. It's free with a $25 product purchase. You would get enough supplies to complete 6 cards, 2 of each design. And then if you spend $60 in my shop using the host code, you would get free Stampin' Up! Product and a pack of embellishments from me. So If you would like more ideas, more crafty ideas and tips, please visit my page, Scrappy Ray Paper Crafts. Thank you.